Okay, crypto community. Looks like this video is going to be a little darker than normal. So a nice romantic evening with crypto theories, discussing the future of a coin you guys may have heard of. It's currently number one, Bitcoin. Okay, I'll stop being facetious. Bitcoin, the reason I'm discussing it instead of another altcoin like I normally do is, with the recent market downturn today, or mini crash, correction, whatever you consider it, I decided to just kind of think about the long-term future of crypto and focus on the king of crypto, Bitcoin. Now, basically what most of us consider today was a great buying opportunity. I know I told a lot of my friends that I know they were thinking about getting in, so I was like, today would be a good day. You get a lot of discounted cryptos, including Bitcoin. I think it was down to almost 12,000, and already the day's not even over, and it's almost up to 14.5. So I can see it hitting the 20,000 mark pretty soon, especially with Black Friday near Thanksgiving. I think a lot of people going home talking about it. You may see another Black Friday or Black Tuesday, I guess it would be, for Christmas. So I can see a pretty decent jump coming pretty soon. But I wanted to do a video that kind of countered the thousands of videos out there already touting how great Bitcoin is. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a balanced video and throw in some concerns. Don't get me wrong, I don't think it's going to crash. I don't think Bitcoin will be dethroned anytime soon. I think it's a possibility in the distant future, but right now I think it's going to stay number one. So the first argument against it is the privacy factor. If you give your address away to receive some Bitcoin or vice versa, then they can theoretically look in and see how much Bitcoin you have. And a lot of people don't appreciate that, and so you could see a decent amount of the market move to a more anonymous coin like Monero, for instance. Another concern is just the slow transaction time, the high fees. I know when I first got started, I made the mistake of putting some Bitcoin into GitHub, which had a 0.002 fee, I believe. And as far as I know, they still have it. So I think it only did like 70 or 90 bucks or something. And then I went to move it and to purchase something else, and it was going to charge like 30 bucks at the time. So it was frustrating. And now, obviously, I do the vast majority of all my transactions with Ethereum, just because it's cheaper. So, if they don't get that corrected soon, you could see more and more people just jumping off the ship just for efficiency purposes. Another concern I found was that you basically have unlimited forks, unlimited copycat cryptos out there, and pretty soon you're just going to keep getting thousands and thousands every month of new cryptos. That it's just going to erode the market, erode the confidence, and when the market takes a hit, Bitcoin's going to take a huge hit also. See, excuse me guys just for a second. The other argument was basically the MySpace argument, that MySpace was number one. It was king for a while also, but along came Facebook, a better competitor, and eventually MySpace got dethroned, and the same thing could happen with Bitcoin. And I think that's I know a lot of people are going to bash that argument, but I mean, it makes sense. If now the counter to that counter is the Lightning Network, or SegWit, which is basically a off-chain protocol for the microtransactions to basically speed up the transactions, lower the fees. So the crypto community, or the Bitcoin community, is definitely working on it. You always have to keep in the back of your mind, what if it never materializes? What if there's too many bugs? What if they just keep delaying and delaying? Eventually, people are going to lose confidence, and you can see, Bitcoin Cash taking over, or Ethereum, or, maybe even Monero. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities, or someone that hasn't even been created yet. Those are basically the main concerns I found. I mean, when people think about cryptocurrency, it's always Bitcoin. If you're not really familiar with the crypto community, then if you might not know Ethereum, might not know Ripple or Monero or Dash or any of those others, but everybody knows Bitcoin. And if people are going to start getting into the market, more and more people getting into the market, Bitcoin is probably going to be first on their list. So that's kind of an argument that it'll stay king for a while. I think that was about it. If you guys think of any other reasons that Bitcoin could be dethroned, please throw them out there in the comments. I always love to hear, even if I don't believe them, I always at least like to hear the counters to the popular thought, And right now, obviously, all of us pretty much think Bitcoin is going to remain king and continue to go up, and that's why we're investing in it. But I would like to see some flags that I can see that maybe I can diversify if I start losing more and more confidence. And because it's definitely a possibility that, Bitcoin falls to the wayside and some much more efficient crypto comes along and takes over. So let me know. Don't hate on me too much for this one, and good luck out there.